All right. Welcome to Trolls Toys. Figure reviews, toy hunts, unboxing and rankings, unboxing and displays, etc. All right, YouTube. Welcome back to Trolls Toys for Random Figure Review Episode 5. And in this episode, we're going to focus on figures that we found for $20 or less, excluding taxes. Included in this episode, we're going to see Retro Card Baroness representing G.I. Joe. We got her and Retro Card Lady J from eBay for 20 bucks with free shipping. She's got a damaged one here. We have a better one on card, so this is going to be our loose representation of the Baroness. Like I said, she's basically 10 bucks. We got her and Lady J for 20 with free shipping from eBay. Coming in via trade, right? We received Zombie Captain America from our buddy who bought him off of Whatnot for 10 bucks. Representing Marvel Legends. Representing the Black Series from Star Wars Andor, we got the Range Trooper. I'm not gonna lie, basically bought him to steal his weapon, but he was on clearance from Target for $12.49. We said $20 because of this little guy. This is Iceman from the Mega Man series from Jada Toys, who we got from Dad's Entertainment in Worcester, Massachusetts. Representing AEW Jazwares from the Rieta Ranch Flea Market at a whopping $5 price tag is Hangman Adam Page. And once again, we basically bought him so that we could get his mixed drink glass and the beer pitcher here to use at our classifieds. But we'll open him and include him in the review. And our last entry into episode number 5, $20 or less, we got Mondo Gecko from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right. Eastman and Laird's Adventures. This is on clearance from Best Buy in Millbury, Massachusetts for $17.50. So 6 figures from 6 different lines, all $20 or less. Actually ranging from, we got one $5 fig, two $10 figs, a fig that's $12.50, one that's $17.50, and one that's right at 20 bucks. Right, probably no surprise, I'm going to start out with the G.I. Joe. So this is Retro Card Baroness. She comes with a stand. She comes with a couple of handguns, a nice couple of other weapons. And she's got her trademark glasses here. So we'll get all this out of the plastic tomb and we'll be right back. I gotta say, I do like how they've got her head molded, so it looks like the glasses might actually fit and stay. She does have holsters for both of her pistols, and we're excited to get her out of the package because she's gonna replace movie version Baroness in our Cobra leadership group for the time being. We do have Crimson Strike Team Baroness, as well as Baroness with the coil cycle that we've yet to open. But I think this classic representation is the one to go with for the Cobra leadership group. It looks like this gun may peg into her back, but her long ass hair is going to get in the way of doing that, but we're going to give it a whirl. Could just be an idiot. It will indeed peg in, but you know, she's looking down that way. So, but I could be a moron. Alright, so the small gun also pegs in and makes her look less down, so I guess that's what I'll do. Although I wish they would have given her somewhere else to store that, or made it where her hair could be moved out of the way, sort of like they did with Retro Card Scarlet, where they gave her a ponytail. But Baroness was earlier in the line, so no such luxury. But otherwise, fairly classic representation of the Baroness. The glasses do look like they're going to stay on okay because of the little peg they gave her, or groove they gave her on her face. So random action figure number 1 from G.I. Joe Classified Retro Card Series Baroness. Role: Cobra Intelligence Officer. Primary specialty intelligence. Secondary specialty fixed wing pilot. Birthplace classified. Graduated from student radicalism into international sabotage and the ranks of Cobra. Random action figure number 2 is going to come from Marvel Legends, the What If line, Zombie Captain America. It says Captain America's team were the first responders to the zombie outbreak and its first victims. Alright, we got Zombie Cap to go along with our Zombie Iron Man and Zombie Scarlet Witch. And I gotta say, he's looking pretty gnarly. I do like how they put holes through his legs. That's pretty cool. Does come with the Captain America shield, sort of a little bit tattered and beaten, and not much else, right? But Zombie Cap, that's really all we need. We'll get him equipped with his shield. Just notice I gave him one boot and one bare foot. I also like that. So I thought this figure was badass, right? I'm not big into Marvel, but you make the Marvel characters zombies and then I'm in, right? So random action figure number 2 from Marvel Legends, Zombie Captain America. He comes with no alternate hands, no nothing other than the shield. Don't think he needs anything else though. $10 from Whatnot, but we acquired him via trade. Random action figure number 3 from the Black Series via Target, $12.49 clearance. We got Star Wars Andor Range Trooper. All right, I gotta say this boy is beefy, right? He's got some heft to him. I originally acquired him just, I thought, to steal his weapon, which I thought was badass. But when I get him out of the package, I like the heft and weight of him. I like his little cloth goods robe here. I'm thinking I can repurpose him to be just an Arctic Trooper with Cobra. And that's probably what I'll do. I'm more old school when it comes to Star Wars. I mean, I did watch Andor, but I don't have many of the Andor figures and don't plan to get them. So I think Range Trooper here might get repurposed to be a Cobra Trooper, like a Cobra Arctic Trooper, because we just ordered the Arctic Bat, but he hasn't arrived yet. And there's not really many. We have the Snow Serpent and the Deluxe Snow Serpent, but other than that, there's not really many winter Cobra figures. So I'm thinking that might be what we do with him. All right. So random action figure number 3, $12.50. Star Wars The Black Series, Range Trooper. Random action figure number 4, AEW Jazwares. We got Hangman Adam Page in Western wear. Comes with a belt, comes with a beer pitcher, comes with a mixed drink glass and an alternate hand. We got him for $5 from Rieta Ranch Flea Market. And I originally purchased him with the intent of stealing this beer pitcher and this glass. We'll see if that holds true. But I'm thinking, I got an idea. I don't know if it'll work, but we're going to find out. So don't kill me, but I don't really watch AEW. So I've heard the name Hangman Adam Page, but I am not super familiar with him. I just got him because he was cheap. And he came with this beer pitcher and this little mixed drink glass. I don't know his technical name. I'm not much of a hard liquor drinker, mostly beer. And then he's got a pointy hand, right? But we got him mostly for his accessories at the $5 price point. Also, he came with a belt. But does anybody know what other heads fit on Jazwares figures? I'm about to find out. I think my experiment was a failure. I was going to try to see if the Marvel Legends Thor head would fit on. It does not. Also tried a Trigger head from Valaverse, also does not. So I know Mattel heads don't. I don't know what other Jazwares heads do, or what other heads fit on AEW Jazwares figs. If anybody knows, put it in the comments. But maybe we can make a custom Western outfit somebody. So random action figure number 4 from AEW Jazwares is Hangman Adam Page at $5 price point. We got him because of the beer pitcher and this little drink glass here. That was the main reasons we picked him up. I mean, obviously, I guess other AEW wrestler heads would fit on him, so we'll do some experimenting off camera. All right, figure number 5 is going to be from Jada Toys, Mega Man line. We're going to unbox Iceman. All right, Iceman, I gotta say, Jada may have some of the sturdiest plastic prison material of any toy line I've encountered. But Iceman comes out of the package with Fists of Fury. He does come with alternate sort of curved hand and an alternate splayed open hand. As typical with the Jada Toys figures, he comes with the opposable stand for his effect. And then he comes with an alternate head sculpt. I think I like this head better, so we're going to get it on and try it out. And we're also going to change out his hands. Yeah, I think I like this look better. This is the 3rd Mega Man series figure we opened. We opened Mega Man and Cut Man and now Iceman. So I think these figures are pretty badass. I do have Jada Toys Creature from the Black Lagoon from their Universal Monsters line. And then we have all the Street Fighter figures, but I've yet to open one of those because I know everybody talks about how great the figures are, but the packaging just looks super badass to me on the Street Fighter figures. So I haven't been able to bring myself to open them yet. But figure number 5, Jada Toys, Mega Man, Iceman. And our 6th and final figure coming via way of NECA TMNT, $17.50 on clearance from Best Buy. We're going to have Mondo Gecko. Once again, never really watched Turtles growing up too much. I watched the movies, that's about it. But it looks like he comes with a fountain soda, a guitar, a little lizard of some sort. I know he's got a skateboard, I believe. And it is Mondo Gecko. I'm assuming Mondo Gecko is a guy, right? Looks like it to me. But like I said, that's how unfamiliar I am with Turtles. But I just think their figures are just kick ass, especially the NECA ones. Start out with the figure itself. I love the knee pads. I love the t-shirt. I like the hairdo. I just like everything about this figure. It comes with 2 alternate left hands. Yep. And 3 alternate right hands, so you can do like the party on, dudes, radical or gnarly or whatever the hell that is. Little lizard, obviously gecko. The guitar, which we could use, I think, for classifieds as well. We do have Cold Slither on pre-order from Classified, but if we wanted to make like the average Joe band, we could steal that guitar. Skateboard with wheels that actually roll. We got a microphone, so obviously Mondo Gecko is musical. And then we got this cup that I think we could use with Joe's or somebody as well. So the versatility of this figure is really cool. I think that the skateboard obviously can serve as the stand. Alright, I do see a couple of issues in my opinion with this figure, not trying to be critical, but the elbow pads do get in the way of articulating the elbows. And his foot peg, the hole in his foot is slightly too big for the peg on the skateboard, which stops them from staying on there as well as I would like. But other than that, Mondo Gecko, pretty sweet figure. I do like all the accessories, like the little fountain soda and the microphone and the guitar that we could use with a bevy of characters other than Mondo Gecko and the little gecko itself. And it has a bevy of alternate hands. So we reviewed 6 figures today. Retro Card Baroness, Zombie Cap, Range Trooper, Hangman Adam Page, Iceman, and Mondo Gecko. And now, as always, as like in prior episodes, we will rank them from our least favorite to our favorite. I'm going to go with figures versus accessories, right? Because I told you sort of my logic. So in 6th place, we're going to go over here to AEW. Hangman Adam Page. Just not a character I'm super familiar with. I do like the Western wear. I do like the glass that he comes with and the picture. That's why we spent the $5 on him. Right. And obviously I like all these figures, but in a surprising turn, I'm putting Iceman in 5th from, Figtastrophie from Jada Toys. Sweet little figure, but just one of the more peripheral characters in my opinion. Right, from the Mega Man game. Some of you may differ, but that's okay, right? 4th place, I'm gonna go Zombie Captain America. I do like him. I do think he's sweet. I think all these figures are great. I like the details they did on the holes in the legs, the fact that he's got 1 boot and 1 barefoot. I know he's a zombie, but I would have preferred like an alternate head be available. So that's why we're going Zombie Cap in 4th place. All right. 3rd place. Even though this figure is quite sweet, I have issues with getting him to stay on the skateboard, which sort of is pissing me off. So we're going to go Mondo Gecko in 3rd place. All right. And then there are only 2. Leaves the Range Trooper from Star Wars Andor, which I am shocked by, but I just think I like this beefy boy. I like the battle damage on his outfit. I love his weapon. I love the soft goods that he's got around the neck. So it's either he or the Baroness. I was happy to get the Baroness, a better version for the shelf, and she is classic. So just once again, based off of nostalgia, I'm going to go 2nd place, Range Trooper from Star Wars Black Series. In 1st place, once again, it's more of a personal preference. I know that. and none of these figures are related, which also makes it hard. But I'm going to go retro card Baroness because my primary line that I do collect is G.I. Joe Classified. Obviously, I collect a lot of other stuff, hence why I have space issues and all kinds of other stuff. And there goes Cap. Damn it. Fig-tastrophe. Cap down. All right. Oh, Mondo Gecko down. Shambles. All right. So that's been Random Figure Review Episode 5, $20 or less price point. Baroness was $10. Range Trooper $12.50, Mondo Gecko $17.50, Zombie Cap $10, Iceman $20, Hangman $5 whole. And as always, we do truly appreciate you watching our videos, and we'll see you soon.